Shalom. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash, and the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother, I am Nawa Allah from GMS Chicago. And as you can see here, that I have on my screen right now, I was just watching the epic comments about banks close hundreds of branches and layoffs of thousands of workers as they brace for financial meltdown. And right now, we're seeing a mass layoffs. We're seeing these bank branches are closing. Which really bank branches are actually like your Huntington banks, a Bank of America, Wells Fargo, stuff like that. All these mini banks basically. But yeah, many of these variety of banks are closing, and really, Esau is getting ready to implement the charagma, the C hip. But yeah, I was just watching this video, and just watching this video, you can already tell that that Esau, he's about to make his move, and Esau is about to like implement that C hip. But anyways, as I was like watching that too, what I just saw recently as well. You have also Dabu 77 also alarming people, saying get ready for the financial chaos. Banks close hundreds of branches. Prepare for the incoming dollar recall. And yeah, Esau is about to implement that charagma. Esau is about to do away with the dollar. People are not going to be using cash. People are not going to be using this useless paper anymore. Nobody's going to be using this paper when the charagma gets implemented. Instead, Esau he's going to push forward. Yeah, instead Esau he's going to push forward for that charagma. Make it public. Make it public before these people's eyes, and a lot of people are going to give in because what the dollar. Your paper, the dollar is gonna be useless. You can't use that paper anymore when the charagma are definitely gonna take this charagma when this economy goes to crap. And even right now, your paper, your cash, it's literally losing value right before your eyes. You go to the grocery stores, you might buy like a few items or so, but then you like you look at your receipt, and you'll be surprised because you just spent damn near like $150 on those groceries. Just by buying like 7 items, or like something like 12 items. Damn near almost $100. But yeah, he's doing away with this dollar right before people's eyes because they got an agenda to complete, ultimately to make everybody receive that charagma in the right hand or in their forehead. But anyways, what I also saw recently, you have this brother right here, Arrows of Indignation 144. I'm gonna just tap into the video because Esau he has to create chaos as well before he implements this charagma on a global scale. Especially here in America. But yeah, you see here, like just by looking in the screen, you see military convoy in Nashville, Tennessee. Says Job 3 and 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. And yeah, all these other nations are getting ready for World War III. Just recently, I think it was, yeah, just recently, last night, you had the U.S. Bombing Syria, when really the U.S. was actually bombing the Iranians, because the Iranians, they were fighting back. But yeah, war is getting stirred up even more. War is intensifying, and that is and all that is part of prophecy as well. Wars and rumors of wars. Verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And yeah, there's gonna be a war in the Middle East. You got all these nations that are preparing for war. These nations were once weak, but now these nations are strong. All these other nations, they have nuclear capability that they can literally wipe America off the map. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, there cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. And yet, the Lord is rounding these nations up for war. Well, yeah, you can look at this video for yourselves too. You can find it in my community, in my channel, and I just posted this video up. But yeah, Esau, he's getting ready for martial law in America, and um, and the war over there in the Middle East. But anyways, I'm gonna first bring out Revelations 13, verse 16, because Esau, he's about to implement that CHIP, and this prophecy is already speaking loud and clear. The apostles and others, great millstone, have been prophesying this prophecy for many, many years. And they have been warning people that this prophecy will come to pass. And right now we're seeing it coming right before our eyes by gradualism. Esau is pushing this charagma by gradualism. But anyways, this says in verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in the right hand or in their foreheads. And yeah, Esau is going to cause everybody, to receive that charagma in the right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, that no man might buy it or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And yeah, Esau right now is doing away with the dollar. Esau is closing these bank branches right before your eyes. And Esau already has a system set up in place to literally get this charagma rolling. You have all these self checkouts in variety of these stores, and that only goes to show you one thing, that hey, Esau's making everything go digitalized, and Esau's about to roll out that CHIP. And this right here literally proves that this is the MARK. The CHIP is the MARK. Wait, I read again, verse 17, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. And yeah, Esau already got everything in place. All he needs is one dramatic event to take place so they can roll out martial law and get these people sea-hipped. But right now, you're seeing the dollar die right before your very eyes. Anyways, here's the second Esdras chapter 15, verse 17. Actually, I'm gonna start with this. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And we're seeing that Esau is getting ready for martial law, as I show you in this video right here. For because of their pride, cities shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, and men shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And yeah, because of Jake's pride, cities shall be troubled. The Lord hates pride, and Israel went off as a nation, but 2/3 don't want to get right, so they're gonna receive these brutal judgments that the Lord is about to bring upon them. There's gonna be famine. There's gonna be food shortages. All right, and that is another method that Esau is going to use to try to push that charagma into people. You want to continue living in society. You want to continue to eat. You gotta take the sea-hip, or starve to death, or get your head chopped off. Verse 19. And the man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And yeah, we assume, there's gonna be a lack of bread, in that day. People are gonna be killing each other for resources. It's the time of Jacob's trouble. We'll bring out second Esdras. It'll be a quick video. I'll bring out 2 more precepts, and I'm going to close it right there. But this is second Esdras chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And yeah, we're seeing evils increasing around the world. We're seeing these wars and these rumors of wars. We're seeing the beginning of sorrows that is taking place right now. Famine is sneaking its way. Yeah, famine is about to occur. And in every other day now, you have a lot of crime is increasing. Just yesterday, last night, there were like a bunch of police cars driving around in Chicago, and every once in a while we'll turn to another street and we'll just see another cop car pop out of nowhere and stuff, just racing with its lights on and its alarm going off as well. And yeah, evils are increasing. Crime is going up the roof. Verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And yeah, you all these 2/3 have been warned and warned of these evils that are coming, but they're not mindful of the scourges. They don't care. They're just stiff-necked people that they don't want to get right. They see these things happening, but they're not mindful. They don't consider the Lord. The Lord is about to bring brutal judgment upon these 2/3. But anyways, here is one more precept, and then I'm going to close it right there. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And yeah, we're coming into that time of Jacob's trouble. There's going to be martial law, famine, sedition among men, invading one another because of the lack of goods. And yeah, the love of many is waxing cold, as it says here in Matthew, the 12th verse. Because, evils are increasing. Evils are increasing. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And we're seeing that as well. A lot of crime is going up the roof. Especially in the cities. Well, actually, every now and then, you turn on the news, there's always crimes committed. Brutal judgments or news reports about a serial killer on the loose. But yeah, uh, that was it to that lesson. Just sounding the alarm. But anyways, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.